Hello everyone and welcome to Cluedo, the classic game on Steam. What we're going to do today is I'm going to play an online match with 6 people, and I'm going to fully commentate the game, so like decisions I make and my strategies I use. So you'll learn some tips and tricks on how to be better at Clue. And yeah, I'll try to do my best at commentating and showing all and saying about or mentioning all the cool techniques I have right now. And hopefully I'll win. But even if I don't, you'll learn how to use my strategies hopefully. And yeah, here we go. The game begins. I took Plum because I don't know. I just decided to be Plum today. Let's see what 3 cards I get. I like having at least one room, so that's important. Okay, good. I got 2 rooms. Billiard room, conservatory, and a revolver. Being second in line is not ideal. I like to be last or close to last, since then you have the most information on your turn. But you know, you work with what you're dealt with. So let's hopefully also they're fast players, because I don't want this video to be very long. I don't want to cut anything out, so you'll really see how the game works. So he's going ballroom. Okay, and what are your 2 cards? I usually like to do my first suggestions at least. Stuff that no one has mentioned before. Just get information on it. Alright, brunette, rope, and ballroom. Scarlet is answering, so what we do is we click this and we put a number on it, currently 1, because there's no other number. And we put on brunette, rope, and ballroom. You can see it's like highlighted for the guess. And basically this means that Scarlet is guaranteed to have at least one of them. So once we find the one we have, we can cross over the other ones. Or if we find that she doesn't have ballroom, we remove this one, and then she has one of these 2. Oh, it's my turn. Nice, you got 10. It means you can go anywhere we want in the mansion. I will start. I like to go like let's go lounge. This one. I like to go corner rooms, because then even if you get a low number on your next turn, you'll guaranteed to go somewhere. Let's go. I don't know. Let's go plum. It's also I like to also put myself, so I'm not bringing anyone closer to crime scenes. And let's just go, I don't know, lead pipe, suggest. Scarlet with another answer. Oh, sorry. I'm so used to putting numbers, but she's gonna show me. So let's see what she got. Today, just preferably to show me. There we go. Lounge. Okay, gotcha. And turn, and next is next. Orchard. Going library. Alright. Let's see what she uses. She uses me. Okay. With the lead pipe. So she's literally copying my answer. Ooh, but she actually, Scarlet has another one. So, either plum, lead pipe, or library. Now, here's something good. We know that we have one of her cards, and the other 2 is one of these 2 out of these 6 marked. So what we can do is X out everything else, because we know for sure she does not have it. There we go. Another thing to mention is that, as you can see, as you can see, there are 2 different types of X's. These are guaranteed X's, and these ones are ones that we infer from the situation. So yeah, and there's also a difference between a guaranteed check mark and my presumed check mark. Okay, Scarlet didn't have enough to go into a room. Yikes. Green's turn goes to the lounge. Brunette and rope. Mustard is showing either the rope or brunette, because we know he does not have the lounge. That card is secured with scarlet. So I'll talk about, by the way, until we get to more complicated stuff, sometimes you'd want to assume at the very end between like two things that you're not sure about. I like to think of it as go with the one that you have the least amount of information on, because that actually, most of the times that means that people just don't have it, so they just don't use it a lot. That's what usually works for me. Whatever you don't have a lot of information on might be the answer. Green Dagger Dining Room by Mustard. And Mustard has it, sorry. So, Green Dagger Dining Room. Very good. That's 2 of his cards guaranteed here. Now it is Mustard's turn. And we'll get more information. You actually get a lot more information from these people's turns than actually your turn yourself. It's crazy, but I believe that's true. At least in the long game. 5. By the way, Mustard is the one that started, so now, like, mentally just say to yourself, okay, this is the second turn, everyone's second turn. It's good to keep track of turns around the 4th or 5th. That's when people are getting close, and you should maybe think about assuming something so that other people, because if you don't assume, we might not get back to you. Scarlet Wrench Billiard Room, I have the billiard room. Can't do anything with that. I don't even like to assume that maybe he has either a Scarlet or a Wrench, because that's not true. He might not have them. I just don't really care. Now, besides the X, the check mark, and the numbers, there's also a question mark and an exclamation mark. I sometimes use them, but it's mostly just to, mentally think about, okay, this particular weapon or suspect or room is interesting, or you're not sure about this one, stuff like that. I don't really use them that much, but if you have a use for them, that's good. 8. I can go a lot of places. I think I will go to the study. Let's go study. For the person, let's go Scarlet. And for the thing, whatever, the wrench. Interesting. Oh, Orchid gives me something. That's the best thing you could get, is that the first player gives you something, because you're giving all the others zero information. Anyways, she has the wrench. Cool. After every turn, you want to check your numbers, see if anything has an X on it, because that means you can maybe put check marks and stuff. But right now, all my numbers are clean, so you can end your turn. Orchard's turn. A lot of the times, the games will come down to literally just having a lucky guess, and then you learn stuff, and then other people learn from what you guessed, and then it's a race to find out the final card or two. But Scarlet either has brunette, revolver she doesn't, and billiard room she doesn't. So, okay, so she has brunette. So we mark that down. Now we can see here in the one that we used it. So all the other ones I'm gonna cross off and put X's because there's 2. And then as well, where was it here? This one here, we can mark that off. And now the only one left in here is the rope. So Mustard has the rope. Alright, we just learned 2 check marks from a guess that wasn't even mine. That's the power of the numbers. Really, really good. Good stuff. Now, a lot of times, sometimes, but I see that I made a mistake somewhere. But usually I actually still manage to win, because my mistakes are like Scarlet has a card that actually green has. Like, I switch between them. I don't know how that happens, really. I guess when I'm not too focused on the game, I click on stuff. I just, you know, because it's hard to, like, get confused by this thing, this board. But yeah, wow, what just happened? Scarlet Orchid is sorry, Scarlet. That is insane. So she has either Scarlet. Oh, she has the wrench. Okay, but now, what's interesting is that we have Kitchen and Scarlet that have 4 X's on it. So if we manage to find out that Orchid doesn't have either one of these, they are the object. So that's what I want to focus on. Scarlet and Kitchen. What is Green gonna say? Plum, he's moving me. The wrench in the lounge. And Orchid's gonna show the wrench. That doesn't really help me. Not at all, really. Just gave me some X's on Plum. Now, a good way to see what turn you're on is looking at the green check marks that are guaranteed. As you can see, there's 2 of them, which means that I've done 2 turns. Now, if you missed a turn, you just have to remember that you missed a turn. Or if no one answered you, you'd have a circle, so you can think of the circles as also a turn. Brunette's turn. He's going to the library. Don't have too much information on the library. Using me again. Okay, so there's something up with me. Mustard either has Plum, no. Dagger, maybe. And the library. As you can see here, there's an overlapping number. There's 2 and 3 on the dagger. Usually this means that Mustard really does have the dagger, but you can't be sure, because it might be a combination. It could be green and library, or it could be dining room and library. Or dining room and dagger. You know, there's a bunch of options, so you gotta be sure. But usually I would just not look at the dagger right now, right? And then if it's like comes to a 50-50 between the dagger and candlestick, I would probably go candlestick since I have nothing on it. Usually that means, as I said before, that it's something in the middle. People usually use stuff that they have. I really don't. I use it just to, you know that other people don't have it. That's all. Mustard with the conservatory, which is good for me. Well, it's actually not good for me. Sorry, because it's Mustard asking. I'm going to be showing him conservatory. Yeah, if you have 2 cards of something that's being shown, probably just show the room since there's 9. It's exactly like what's happening here. I would not show the revolver. I'd show the conservatory, because showing conservatory is still leaving other options for rooms. Revolvers, you know, obviously, yeah, there's 9 rooms, there's 6 weapons. Show the rooms. It's self-explanatory. Unless, of course, you think that if I show conservatory, he'll know something about the rooms. Then show the weapon. My turn. 9. I'm getting good numbers today. Bunch of options. I will go hall, library, study. I don't like going hall, so library. I haven't been there yet. They moved me here, so I'll stay. I want to check. I couldn't go kitchen, so I'm just gonna check Scarlet. And I'll check a weapon. I'll check lead pipe, because I know that Orchid doesn't have lead pipe. But does she have a library? Okay, I want her to show me Scarlet. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, good. She showed me Scarlet. Have any of the numbers been affected? I haven't really looked at the numbers, no. We still have 2 people that we have no cards on, Green and Brunette. No cards or numbers. That's really rare, actually. They haven't been showing I haven't been showing cards. Crazy. Now, in Mustard's row here, you can see that there's 2 and 3, and he already has 1 check mark, so why can't we X out everything? Because he could have the dagger, and then all these numbers go away, and you still have a card, so we cannot X yet anything out of the question. Orchid's going lounge. By the way, I'm really hoping I'm explaining all my stuff right, and you understand. If there's any questions, let me know. Scarlet either has Scarlet, which she doesn't, Rope, which she doesn't, and Lounge she does. Okay, never mind. I already knew this, so that is not helping me. This is the second half of the 3rd turn. Scarlet is now doing her 3rd turn, then Green and Brunette. The game situation is actually looking fun. Like, sometimes games would already end at this point because someone had a lucky guess, and then everyone knows like 2 things or even 1, you know, 1 thing or even 2, and then they keep asking the same stuff. But currently, like, no one's hitting the nail yet, which makes me think that no one's really using their own cards, just like me. Mustard, Lead Pipe, Hall. Green. Finally something. Mustard, Lead Pipe. This is leaning me towards that Green has Mustard, just because I feel like Lead Pipe and Hall have been used. Or maybe not Hall. But I don't think he has the Lead Pipe. Don't know who has Lead Pipe, but I don't think he has. It's good to also make like mental notes of some stuff towards the assumption if you're not 100% guaranteed on your assumption. And you have to do a guess unless someone else will do it after you. Before you. God, I'm done with words today, but Brunette now also shows a card. Either Orchid, Candlestick, not Conservatory, since I have Conservatory. Really could be either one. We don't have information on either one of them that much. Brunette's turn. Four. Can he go anywhere? He can go billiards room. I have billiards room, which is good for me. Hopefully Mustard will show something. Plum. Lead Pipe. No, I have to show the billiards room, which sucks. Numbers are intact still. Okay. And this marks the end of the 3rd turn. Now Mustard is starting off the 4th turn. It's getting interesting now. Still not close really with any of the 3 things. So it looks like it's going to go into a 5-6 turn game. Dining room. Mustard with the candlestick in the dining room. Informations that I do not have anything on. Green has Mustard, candlestick, or dining room. Looks like it's going to be Mustard, just like I thought, but yet again we cannot assume anything. If you start assuming things on the board, it will not end good. But assume in your mind, that's fine. Oh, it's my turn. Right. 4. Horrible. But I can actually still go to a couple places. And I'll go to the library, because I don't want to go to billiard or conservatory. In the library. Let's see. Plum, since it's been using a lot. I'll use myself here. And what am I thinking here? Maybe dagger, to be honest. Let's go. Scarlet. Library or plum? What do you got? This is her final card. I can already remove this. Plum. Okay. So there we go. We can remove and we can X out everything that is not hers, because we have finished Scarlet's cards. Right. Still have a bunch of numbers on the screen. Hopefully I'll learn more things soon. Billiards room. Orchid with the candlestick. Okay, we'll have something here. Okay, brunette. I already knew about orchid candlestick for brunette, but over here I can remove this too. And that leaves 2 more, so still nothing. Scarlet's turn. Four. Can she go anywhere? Did she go into hall or? Yikes. She can't, and I think this is her second time not going anywhere. I might be wrong here, but I think maybe in the beginning of the game she couldn't go anywhere as well. Alright, green's turn. That's why I don't go. That's why I don't like to go hall. Hall is a risk with the dice. All right, billiards room again. I like that they're using billiards room. I learned more information from this. Plum and revolver. Oh, it's gonna come to me. I know all of these cards. I'll show the billiards room. There you go. Learn, buddy. Be more observant next time. If I'd have to do a guess right now, which I don't want to, because I think there's gonna be time for another round. But if I had to, it's hard. It's a hard one. But maybe green. Lead pipe. And kitchen. I still have to check kitchen. Green lead pipe kitchen would be my guess right now. Let's see if I was right. I need someone to move me closer to kitchen, I think. I'm in the billiards room right now. Brunette is going kitchen. Actually, if he asks the right question, it might help me as well. Brunette and rope. Damn, Mustard has rope. No, why'd you use the rope? If you'd used like any of these 3, it would have gone to orchid. And then if she couldn't have answered, we knew it was kitchen. But I still need to go kitchen. I've gotta learn. I already know my next guess. If I manage to go kitchen, I'll do kitchen, mustard, candlestick. Mustard's going to the hall. And this is Mustard starting the 5th turn? I think it's the 5th. Yeah, it is the 5th. Using himself with a candlestick in the hall. Green has something. Either hall or mustard, but I think we can all tell at this point that it's mustard. Green has mustard. But I'm not gonna mark it. Wow, I still don't know any cards guaranteed of green and brunette. It's insane. Alright, on to my turn. I need a high number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 9 or higher to get to kitchen. Damn, 6. I can go to ballroom, which gets me closer. So I'll go ballroom. In the ballroom, orchard or green? Let's go green, since that was my suspect. And I gotta learn about the candlestick. Plus, I don't want to do a guess that gives access to everyone, because then people will learn stuff. Okay, brunette. Brunette's first card to me. It is the candlestick. So we can take out this 1. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn. There's so many rooms left, and I'm not worried about anyone making an assumption yet. But I think my next one might be the assumption. If I manage to go kitchen, if no one moves me, that would be good. Mustard with the revolver in the ballroom. Green again. But now I think we can know for sure mustard. Green does have mustard. Finally, we know for sure. You can take out all these numbers. Okay. It's between orchard or orchard. I always say orchard, but I think it might be orchid. I'm not sure. Orchard and green. Leaning towards green. Dagger lead pipe, leaning towards lead pipe. And then bottom dining room, hall, kitchen, library, study, leaning towards kitchen. Still my original guess. Alright, in the hall. Green revolver hall. Brunette has either green or hall. Hoping it's hall. Oh, this is Scarlet's turn. I thought it was Green's. Green's turn now. I'm still in ballroom, which is good. I think people have crossed me off, so it's good for me. He's going study. Scarlet and the dagger. Brunette has something. It's not Scarlet. It could be dagger. Dagger study. This does mean that he does not have orchard or lead pipe or ballroom. And these, which gives ballroom another one with 4 X's. So, man, I really don't know. Three. Yikes, can he go somewhere still? Yeah, he can go study. Now I don't know if I should guess or not, because the rooms are super sketched right now. I have no rooms except for... I only know 3 rooms. Oh, look at this. Mustard does not have dagger. What I thought that he did. Oh, no one can help. Okay, stuff are happening. So he has the library. Because of that 3, we still don't know about that. But Orchard, Dagger, Study, no one can... Oh, so it's Orchard. We know this now. All Orchard is X'd out, so it's Orchard. One of these is green, though I know I can cross it off. Dagger, Lead Pipe is also... Again, I don't know. And the room was Study. Again, Study's also... Wow, there's so many close calls here. 3 different rooms that are on 4X right now. 2 different weapons. But we do have the person. Alright. In the ballroom, which is one of the rooms that I'm concerned about. We can also X out a couple things here. Oh! We can X out the ballroom. It's the ballroom. Because it has to be one of these 2, and he already has 2 check marks. Brunette is showing candlestick, which is good for me. Okay, so we actually found the room, which is essential for me. So basically, if it gets to me, I'll ask something about the dagger or lead pipe, and I will win. Mark out everything else here. This means he has the study. By he, I mean brunette. Oh, I also found out about the dagger. I wanna double check this. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't go ballroom, so I'll go conservatory. So that I have... Oh my god. She has kitchen as her final card. Do I have everyone's final card? Let me do my guess. Orchard and dagger in the conservatory. Suggest that real quick. Man. This needs to be the hall. So this needs to be green. If I did this correctly, this is the point of the board, and that these are all the cards. I know everything. Everyone's 3 cards. So if I'm correct, it's Orchard, Dagger, Ballroom. This is a really good one if I win. 'Cause I don't think I've ever had one where I knew everyone's card. Like, absolutely 100% precision. Orchard, Dagger, Ballroom. Huge. And I won. Let's go. So it really, as you saw, it all started with finding out about the ballroom. I noticed that I knew that Mustard had rope and library, and I knew about that he already has green or like dining room. I don't remember exactly, but that was that. So that I knew that I could X out everything else, and one of those X's was the ballroom, which made the ballroom through. And I didn't have enough time at that moment, but if I would have continued this trend of keep on finding X's and numbers and stuff, I literally found the dagger, and then I found everyone's cards. So that was awesome. 6 players, 6 turns, 36 minutes, 37 minutes, and got a perfect score of 250, which is awesome. Where's that placement on the leaderboard right now? Ah, yeah, still 4th, but 42nd in the global. Nice. Cool, that was another victory for the boys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope it helped you learning how to play well in Cluedo. Have a good one. Peace.